Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin bubble news channel. That's right, the economics or tokenomics of Ethereum are a little different. It says it's deflationary like Bitcoin, but I think it's not quite the same and isn't owned by as many people. Because of this, I think there's some fear and trepidation about whale dumping and other things like that. Bitcoin bubble stands out because it is clear and easy to use. There's no limit to who can join, no matter how much they know about crypto or how new they are to it. Guess who is watching us now? Robert Kiyosaki is the author of the best-selling book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We'd also like to thank everyone who put their trust in us. We read all of your comments, and the best part is that it's free. If you sign up now, you'll get all the new information for free. Stay ahead of the trends instead of just following them. Sign up for Bitcoin Bubble right now and enjoy the new edge. In Mark Yusko's film today, it's an important day in crypto history. Ethereum ETF are going live. What does it mean for Ethereum? Will it go through the roof like Bitcoin ETF did? This is what I think. That is all there is to it. Even though I don't know for sure, I think that Grayscale is moving through a planned demolition liquidation. Again, this is just my opinion. I don't get any insight or knowledge from them. Barry might hit me if I say this, but I think someone told him, hey, we got you. We could go after you and cause you a lot of pain, or you can slowly feed the beast, which is BlackRock, and just hand over your Bitcoins to the new big dog in town and charge a really high fee while you're doing it. That's my main point, at least for most of the big dogs, right? This is the wolf of all streets. So you go down all the streets and through all the back alleys, right? You will find BlackRock. Yes, when the call was over. Yes, when you look at all the different types of buyers, people are likely to move here because they think, especially after hearing Raoul and other people, that Ether has more upside than Bitcoin. Okay, fine. That's true from a scientific point of view. Some holes can be poked in that, and they will be poked in well over the next 3 days while we're in Nashville. When you get to bigger buyers, though, I feel like if I were a big institution like a sovereign wealth fund, a pension fund, or an endowment, I would have to go to my board and explain that this crypto stuff isn't for drug dealers and criminals, but rather a good investment for institutions. I don't know if I want to tell them the whole story again to show them that Ethereum is, in fact, like Bitcoin, but not quite. It's about a quarter, half, or a third the size of Bitcoin. So I should have a quarter Bitcoin and a quarter Ethereum? I'm not sure. I don't think that many people are ready to go through the brain damage. It wasn't until recently that Donald Trump paid any attention to crypto. Now he wants to be the crypto president and is making crypto a geopolitical problem. When asked on July 16th why he was all of a sudden accepting of the crypto community, he told Bloomberg, "It doesn't matter what China will pick it up and have it, or someone else will. Most likely China will have it. That's why we have a good base. There is a baby. It's a baby right now. But I don't want to be the one to blame for letting another country take over this area," he said. He said a lot of interesting things that make me wonder if China, which stopped crypto trading and Bitcoin mining in 2021, really wants to get back into those markets. In a broad sense, it talks about how governments interact with the crypto blockchain business. How much can one sovereign country control digital assets that are spread out and not centralized? Such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, Wayne thinks that China could still play a very important, if not dominant, role in the global crypto sector if it really sets its mind to it. It has natural benefits in Bitcoin mining, as we already said, and there is a huge demand for using cryptocurrencies to send goods from China to other countries. Why, he added, especially since China has strict controls on its capital market. The most trades of any cryptocurrency exchange site in the world still happen on Binance. The company was founded in China by a Chinese person and later moved to another country. Wang also said that 20% of Binance's trade still comes from China. Wang also said that before China banned crypto trading, there were even more Chinese exchange sites about the same size as Binance. Based on what Trump said, is crypto really becoming a new way for the big powers to compete? Pagnotta says that Trump vote once and knows that tens of millions of Americans own digital assets, and think it's a big question in the election. It is smart from a political point of view to compare this to Biden or China. Paul Romer is a well-known professor who got the Nobel Prize for his work on the law of increasing returns 5 or 6 years ago, and says that the winner isn't always the best product or technology. The first one to reach critical mass wins. I love to quote Top Gun because it's my favorite movie. But Top Gun Maverick is even better than Top Gun. But this great line is in the first Top Gun, right? This school is all about fighting, as it says. Second place doesn't earn you any points. That's kind of how it works with ETFs. Be the first or go home, go big or go home. And that doesn't mean that. Won't get some assets and $1 billion real money. $1 billion here, $1 billion there. But I think BlackRock gets some because they've taught some of their clients well that they should have a diverse portfolio. Okay, and maybe a few of the guys who pay little will get some. But I don't think as many people will want them. I mean, that's all I have to say about how supply and demand work in ETFs. First to move wins. An expert. They're not the same, but they still have the same purpose in a collection. Yes, they are different in terms of technology and how they work as blockchains. What really bothers me about ETH is that, and this is something I always ask people, would anyone use it if it didn't exist? It's hard to say because there are things that are better, faster, and cheaper. An important reason to choose E is that it was the first one released, has the most active developers, and has the most users. This means that it reached critical mass first. It won. That's it, folks. Yes, and the TVLs, yes. But I listen to the people who work for Solana, and yes, I still think the network has a lot of bugs and flaws. But the price and TVL have gone up again. Moving a safe coin over Solana is much better than moving it over Ethereum, to be sure. Despite huge losses from Grayscale's newly turned Ethereum Trust, BlackRock's eShares Ethereum Trust ETF had the most net gains with $266.5 million. The Bitwise Ethereum ETF came in second with $204 million. It got $71.3 million, which was third place for the Fidelity Ethereum Fund ETF. The money that came into the new Ethereum ETF was more than enough to cover the money that left the Grayscale Ethereum Trust ETH, which lost $484.9 million that day, which is 5% of its $9 billion fund. ETH was created by Grayscale in 2017 so that big buyers could buy Ethereum. However, all purchases had to be locked up for 6 months. Its change to a spot ETF made it easier for buyers to sell their shares, which may explain why there were so many outflows on the first day. At the same time, $15.2 million came in through Grayscale's Ethereum Mini Trust, which is a spin-off product offered by the asset manager with lower fees. The Franklin Ethereum ETF from Franklin Templeton made $13.2 million, and the 21 shares Core Ethereum ETF got $7.4 million. Spot Ethereum ETF had a total trading volume of $1.08 billion on its first day, which is 23% of the trading volume that Bitcoin ETF saw on its first day. Also, don't forget to join Bitcoin Bubble. Every day, for free, the most important news will be sent to your email. I don't understand why you haven't signed up yet. If you like the movie, click like and subscribe to get more every day.